Hello everyone, it's September and I'm in the forest by my house. It's one of my absolute favorite spots to walk. I do a lot of videos and trails talking about my favorite hawthorn trees, and there's lots of people that just love to do the trails around here on bikes and things. So today I thought that I would do our monthly video here. Lots to say, you know, it's so interesting. The first thing I want to do is welcome the new sisters who've come into the mystery school. We have an amazing group of wisdom keepers who've joined us. So if this is your first time watching, please know I do these every month. So they come into your inbox and I love it as much as hopefully everyone else loves it too. So we have all these beautiful new sisters at the mystery school, and it's always a little bit of sadness and joy this time of year. We're coming into autumn, the summer is finished, and at the same time as we have the new women coming in, there's also the ones that are completing their journey. So the sisters who've been on this journey since last September are coming into their last lesson. So if this is you, please know I love you all so much. Book a session with me if you're coming up on the completion time of your last lesson. Along with your last lesson, you're going to be also receiving your initiation preparation page, and that'll all be in your portal. So if September's your last month, make sure that when you complete that lesson, that you go into that next one called initiation preparation, so that you can get ready to go into that next step. So if you're a sister who's come in September and you're thinking, okay, I'm initiating, but the big ceremony isn't until April. As we have the big ceremony every April. It's an in-person opportunity for those who can come to Vancouver or who live close by to come and have the big ceremony with us. So there's a couple different options there, and of course this will be helpful for the new ones coming in to sort of understand how it all works. So if you're a September sister and you've come in and you finish in September and you really want to move into second year and you're keen to do that right away, we can do a one-on-one initiation time together. You get another lovely luscious package in the mail, and of course there's some materials that come with second year. So send me an email and we can really talk about this. What we'll do is we'll get on Zoom or Skype and we'll do a very private ceremony together, and you'll do a self-initiation and you'll receive your red cord. If you're not keen necessarily, or you want to have a little bit of a break between now and April, you want to do second year but you're not sure when you want to do it, please know you can start second year anytime. So anytime now till 2 years from now, just pop me an email and say, I'd really like to do second year. So some like to have a little bit of a break. So the September sisters it's a great time because you can finish your lessons, or perhaps if you're not exactly like doing them every month because life, maybe you'll have till April to finish them up. So maybe you need a few extra months to complete, and then we'll do the initiation together. If you're a distant sister and flying to Vancouver is just simply not an option financially, the one-on-one session with me via Skype or Zoom is a really, really great option. So there's lots of different choices there. And of course, lots of women feel really complete after first year and choose not to do a second year. They choose to do other things, or they just feel like, you know, they want to digest a little bit. The lessons are permanent, they're forever. You can download them, keep them forever. You can put the lessons down and come back in 6 months. I just got a few emails from some women who've been doing the process for ages, and they've decided to come back. They needed to pause. Life happens. Sometimes pregnancy happens, sometimes a big move, sometimes financial things get in the way. So they complete the payments and then come back to the lessons a little bit later. So just know that there's lots of options within there for me to support you in whatever way you can. So, new sisters have been asking me some fabulous questions. I thought I would take an opportunity to answer them and not make the video too long. One of them was about the bundle, and some of them, the women coming in, already have bundles, and I know this was a little bit of a conversation on Facebook, but not everyone chooses to do Facebook or to engage. So for anyone who missed that little conversation that happened, one of the women asked about, I'm coming into this work with a bundle already from a different tradition. So there might be medicine bundles that come in from the Mesa tradition, which is Peruvian, or even medicine bundles that come in from the First Nations traditions. And so what I wanted to do was just talk a little bit about that and about what the bundles in the mystery school mean to us. These bundles are very personal. They're very much about the archetypes of who we are. And so as you create and build your bundle, it's going to be a deep reflection of your personal medicine or energy, if you will. So, you know, every month you're going to be journeying with an archetype and a goddess to see what object might represent you as the maiden, as the lover, as, you know, the dark mother. And so when you're finished, you'll have this beautiful bundle. These bundles can sit beside other medicine bundles beautifully because they're kind of so different that they can either be merged together or they can just sit beside them, because oftentimes the work that's done with other bundles is very different. And so it makes sense that in any kind of a spiritual practice, that depending on what your soul is calling for, you might pick up that bundle or you might work with this one. So if you have any questions about that, maybe something really super specific, send me an email. But more than anything, I just wanted anyone with more than one bundle to know that they can sit beside each other. You may choose to have separate altars, but not necessarily. They can really sit beautifully beside one another, because this bundle isn't outside of us. This is you. This bundle is your medicine. It's about who you are. And so your spiritual practice with other traditions and this bundle is really just how you come to your spiritual work. Okay, so if you have any questions that you would like me to address on these videos, I thought it might be a great opportunity to put that out there. If every month you watch these videos and you think, please answer that weird question I have, send me an email and I'll work it into the video, because oftentimes it's a spontaneous thing. Today I'm in the forest and I'm doing this sort of spontaneous video and I'm kind of thinking off the top of my head, and sometimes I have little notes for myself. So if you have a question you want me to address, send it to me. And I'll circle back around to last month. I just want to put out a huge thank you. I got some beautiful testimonials from a few of you. You know who you are. I got beautiful written testimonials. No videos so far, but I know that sometimes those are a bit tricky to do. If you have an iPhone, you can take a video of yourself holding with your camera. You can just hold your arm out like this and take a video of yourself. It's what I do every month. And then you can email those videos to me. You don't have to do anything fancy with them. So if you have an iPhone, make a quick video. If not, again, it's not the end of the world. I just want to thank all of you who did send some testimonials. It's very meaningful for me to hear feedback, because I rarely do. Good or bad, doesn't matter. Let me know if there's something that I need to work on or something you'd love to, let me know is awesome. And I hope you all have a beautiful month. September's my absolute favorite time of year, and I try to get outside as much as possible because the chill in the air and the smell and everything is just the best. So, okay, I'm gonna go and continue my walk in the forest, and this particular walk takes me right on down to the beach, so we're gonna sit and take in some sun. Okay, I love you all. Email me, book a session with me. If you need me, I'm here. This is my job, is to support you in this journey, and I hope you're all doing really well. So much love.